This is a template in Coda that allows you to replace Guru as your team knowledge base or your team wiki for managing all of your company or team's policies, information about how the team runs, etc. The first page is just showing you some information about when you would use Coda over Guru and some of the features in Coda that make it better than Guru. Examples of when you would use Coda instead of Guru, when you would use Guru instead of Coda, and then finally a little calculator at the bottom to show you how much money you could save by moving from Guru to Coda. And the template starts off in the homepage. This is where you can see a bunch of your cards, featured cards, so on and so forth. And this is really similar to this page in Guru where you have your My Library, where you can see new cards, recently viewed favorites, some other things like the collections. These pages in Guru will all be replicated in some shape or form inside Coda. The main thing I want to do is be able to create a card. So if I create a card like here, I can say, let's call my card Slack etiquette, talk about what my company's Slack etiquette is for writing in Slack. And you can start writing here. But what might be a good starting point is using AI. And you can say, write a basic communication in my company. Sure. And this will just give you some basic bullet points. What's neat is AI will also summarize your entire card. See how I just gave you this information right here. There's another interesting thing down here is that these tags are custom created by you, but AI will automatically pick a tag based on what's mentioned in the description of your card. You can always manually go here and pick tags yourself, but this is one extra step that you can save. I can also do things like add this to my company knowledge collection, favorite it, make it a featured card. I'm the verifier, and I want to verify this every 6 months. Okay. You can see here the card shows up in the featured card list. It also shows up down here in all my cards. I can also filter my cards down here to maybe only showing the company knowledge cards in my template. You can also create cards from templates. I have 3 here: feature release, competitor battle card, and documentation best practices. I open this. This is the template that you can use for a feature release. So if I go back home and I create a card, I can scroll down here and say, use the card template for feature release. Copy the template, and it shows up right here in the description of the card. I'll call this feature release for product. AI will also give me a TLDR of what this card is all about, and I can start writing in this card if I want to, and this AI will automatically recalculate to tell you what the summary of that card. Similarly down here, this also tags it with a tag. I can also give it other tags like operations, and I'll give it a collection of product and verify this as me every, let's say, month. Another thing here is I can use this block. This is also using AI. You can have AI search your entire knowledge base and ask it open-ended questions. So maybe I want to know, what is our company's vacation policy? Then I can click on this refresh thing here, and this will automatically pull from your internal knowledge base and just give you the answer right inside this block. So this is the main gist of the template. Other things to note is the My Library. This is your view of your library of things you favorited, new cards that have been added over time, sorted by when they were created. The card manager is also very similar to this card manager view here, where you can look at different cards in kind of a tabular format and add other filters here. You can do the same thing here by using this filter right here, title, collection, verify. You can also add other columns you want to filter by. You can also see which cards are not verified really quickly with this red one right here, onboard new employees. There's a separate verification page here, looks at all the cards and tells you how many days that card has not been unverified. Similar to here, if you click on a card, company trip expense, and you click this to be unverified. And now if you go into verification, or tasks rather, you'll see that this company trip expense, there's still 0 days here, but there's other metrics about it. But you can see here, this one has not been updated in 12 days. So someone needs to go in here and basically verify that card. This whole template is really just managed by 4 different tables: the DB cards, collections, tags, and intervals. And all of this powers this template that can basically replace most functionality that you will see in Guru. That's how you can build your team knowledge base within Coda using cards. That's similar to how you have things set up in Guru.